Hi, welcome back to Aiken Grade 2 listening practice. Now I'm going to be going through Aiken Grade 2 listening section 2 with you, questions 16 through 30. So please listen carefully. Of course, listening is very important. Today we're going to be going through the passage listening and questions. Then I'll go through the answers with you, and I will explain which answer is the correct one. Are you ready? Let's start. Question 16. Tina is a high school student and will go to college next year. 3 months ago, she got a job at a hamburger shop to help pay for college. She likes the job and her boss is nice. However, she noticed that her test scores have been getting worse because she has less time to study. Tina has decided to quit her job and focus on school. Question: why has Tina decided to quit her job? Answers: 1. Her boss is not nice to her. 2. Her job does not pay well. 3. She needs more time for studying. 4. She will start studying abroad soon. So you can see in the passage it says that Tina got a job to help pay for college. However, because of the job, her test scores are getting worse because she doesn't have time to study. So she's quitting her job to focus on school. She needs more time to study. So the answer is 3. She needs more time for studying. Question 17. Thank you for shopping at Electronic Mart today. The new AUX notebook computer arrived last week and has already received great reviews online. Many stores are selling it, but at Electronic Mart you can get it for 20% off its normal price. The sale is for this weekend only, so don't miss out on this great deal. Question: what is one thing the speaker says about the new AUX notebook computer? 1. Customers wrote bad reviews about it online. 2. Customers can only get a discount for it online. 3. It can only be bought at Electronic Mart. 4. It is sold more cheaply at Electronic Mart. So go back and look at the passage. So you can see Electronic Mart, you can get the notebook computer for 20% off its normal price. So even though many stores have it, it's 20% cheaper at Electronic Mart, which means the answer is 4. It is sold more cheaply at Electronic Mart. Question 18. Last week, Nicole went for a run in a park near her house. While running, she noticed that the park was very dirty. The next day, she went back and saw that many people were eating lunch there, but were not taking their garbage home. Nicole decided to write a letter to City Hall asking them to put up signs telling people to clean up after themselves. Question: what did Nicole notice while running in the park? 1. Many people were leaving their garbage there. 2. Too many people were running there. 3. A new city hall was being built there. 4. The signs were very dirty there. So Nicole saw that the park was very dirty. She saw people eating lunch and leaving their garbage right where they were, not putting it in the trash can. So she noticed that many people were leaving their garbage there. Number 1. Be careful. Number 4 is close. The signs were very dirty there. You see the keyword dirty, but the signs aren't dirty. She wants to put signs up. So just be careful when answers are very close like that. Okay. Question 19. In parts of South America, you can find an animal called the maned wolf. Its body is mostly brown, but it has black legs. It also has large ears. Despite its name, it is not a type of wolf. Wolves usually only eat meat, but maned wolves eat both meat and plants. In fact, up to 50% of a maned wolf's diet is fruits and vegetables. Question. What is one thing we learn about the maned wolf? Answers. 1. It eats meat and plants. 2. It has brown legs and small ears. 3. It sleeps for 50% of the day. 4. It is the biggest type of wolf. Going back to the passage, you can see maned wolf. It's not actually a wolf because it eats meat and plants. So that's what we learn about the maned wolf. So the answer is 1. It eats meat and plants. Okay. Question 20. Noriko is a Japanese high school student, and she will study abroad next year in the United States. She is good at speaking English, but she thinks she will have trouble with subjects such as science because she might not know some difficult words. So now, Noriko is taking science lessons from an English tutor on the weekends to help her prepare for classes at her American high school. Question. Why is Noriko taking science lessons with a tutor? 1. To learn difficult English words. 2. To prepare for an English exam. 3. To understand her classes in Japan. 4. To help her enter a college in Japan. So Noriko's English is very good, but in very specific subjects in American high schools, you must know very specific vocabulary. So Noriko thinks she might not know some difficult words. So she's going to a tutor to improve her vocabulary, to learn difficult English words. So the answer is 1, to learn difficult English words. Sometimes in American science classes, I don't even know all of the words. All right. Next question, 21. Welcome to California Car Rental. Please have your driver's license ready to show to our staff members. We won't be able to rent your car to you without seeing your license first. Also, please be aware of the local traffic and safety laws in California. There is a copy of the laws in each car. If you need directions to your destination, maps are available at the customer service counter. Question. What is the first thing customers at California Car Rental must do? 1. Look at the car rental prices. 2. Ask for maps and directions. 3. Review the traffic and safety laws. 4. Show a staff member their driver's license. Before doing anything else, you must show your driver's license to the people at the staff, to the staff members at California Car Rental. Before doing anything else, before getting maps, for checking the traffic and safety laws, you must show a staff member their driver's license. Number 4. Okay, question 22. There was a great king named Charlemagne in an area of Europe that now contains France and Germany. Although he could read, he was never able to write. However, Charlemagne cared a lot about education. During his time as king, Charlemagne won many wars and made the western part of Europe into one large kingdom. He created schools in his kingdom so that people could learn to read and write. Question: what is one thing we learn about Charlemagne? 1. He did not enjoy going to school. 2. He did not have any books to read. 3. He believed education was important. 4. He lost a war against Western Europe. So Charlemagne could read, but he couldn't write. However, he believed that education was very important. He cared a lot about education. So the answer is 3. He believed education was important. Question 23. Risa has joined a charity group that helps elderly people in her local area. Many seniors have told the charity group that they feel very lonely. So Risa's job will be to visit them at their houses to chat with them. There are other volunteers in the charity group who go to seniors' homes too. Those volunteers fix things or teach seniors how to use computers. Question: how will Risa help elderly people? 1. By cleaning up the local area. 2. By fixing things in their homes. 3. By chatting with them at their homes. 4. By teaching them how to use computers. So going back, you can see Risa's job will be to visit them at their houses to chat with them. So the answer is 3. By chatting with them at their homes. Question 24. Last month, Wesley went snowboarding for the first time with his friends. On the first day, his friends tried to teach him how to snowboard, but Wesley kept falling down. He noticed that his friends were spending all their time teaching him and were not having fun. So on the second day, Wesley took lessons from an instructor. That way, his friends could enjoy snowboarding while he was still learning. Question: why did Wesley take lessons from an instructor? 1. He wanted to join a snowboarding competition. 2. He wanted his friends to have fun snowboarding. 3. His friend was a snowboard instructor. 4. His friends were too busy to teach him. Going back to the dialogues, the first day his friends were teaching him to snowboard, but Wesley wasn't very good at snowboarding. So he moved to an instructor so his friends could have fun, they could snowboard as fast as they want, and Wesley could learn. So the answer is 2. He wanted his friends to have fun snowboarding. Question 25. Professor Tucker is a geography teacher at a college. He lets his students bring laptop computers to class so they can take notes and check things on the internet. Last week, however, some students complained that the sound of typing was bothering them. Professor Tucker made a new rule that students with computers must sit on one side of the room so they do not disturb the other students. Question: why did Professor Tucker make a new rule about students using computers? 1. The noise was bothering other students. 2. The internet connection was not working. 3. The students were playing games on them. 4. The students were not taking enough notes. All right, so you can see some students complained that the sound of typing was bothering them. You know, sometimes when you're trying to focus and you just hear click, 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 it bothers you, right? Me too. So that's why the noise bothers other students. Number 1. All right, question 26. Today, ice skating is a popular activity around the world. However, thousands of years ago, people in Northern Europe were using ice skates to travel. Scientists have learned that people at that time made skates out of animal bones. These skates looked very different from modern ice skates. They were also much slower, but people still found them helpful for traveling across frozen lakes. Question: what is one thing scientists have discovered about ice skates from thousands of years ago? 1. They were not used in Europe. 2. They were not very useful for people. 3. They were made from animal bones. 4. They were similar to modern ice skates. So we're looking for the one answer that we learned from the passage. And that is, people at that time made skates out of animal bones. So the answer is 3. They were made from animal bones. Question 27. Let's begin the tennis club. As you all know, Raymond, our club secretary, is leaving next month. He has done a great job of organizing meetings and putting information on our website. Now we need to decide on a person to replace him. 3 members have volunteered to become the new secretary, and we will vote in a moment. After that, I want to discuss next week's competition. Question: what will the people do after this announcement? 1. Change the club's website. 2. Choose a new club secretary. 3. Organize a party for Raymond. 4. Decide the rules for a competition. So you can see, we will vote in a moment. So a moment is a very, very fast period of time, very short. So we will vote in a moment. So after the announcement, they will choose a new club secretary. They will vote for a new club secretary. Number 2. Question 28. Mariko went to dinner with her friends last night. It was getting late, and she had to go home. When she got to the train station, however, she realized she did not have her wallet. Mariko called the restaurant, and a staff member told her it was still there, so she ran back to get it. Then she hurried back to the station and was able to catch the last train home. Question: what was Mariko's problem yesterday? 1. She missed the last train home. 2. She left her wallet at a restaurant. 3. She could not go out to see her friends. 4. She did not have money to pay for dinner. So Mariko had a great time at dinner. She went to the train station to catch a train, and she did not have her wallet. So that's a big problem. So the answer is 2. She left her wallet at a restaurant. Oh no, I'm glad Mariko was able to get her wallet back. Okay. Question 29. Grits are a breakfast food in the southern part of the United States. They are made by slowly cooking pieces of dried corn in water or milk. Grits can be yellow or white, depending on the type of corn that is used to make them. They were originally made by Native Americans, but now they are a popular food with people throughout the South. Question: is one thing we learn about grits? 1. They are a drink made from milk. 2. They are a dish made from corn. 3. They are originally from Europe. 4. They are usually eaten in the evening. All right. So the one thing we learn about grits, well, what are grits made of? Corn. So the answer is 2. They are a dish made from corn. All right. Last question. Ready? Let's go. Question 30. Peter went to a coffee shop yesterday. While he was there, he saw his favorite author sitting at a table. Peter wanted to talk to her, but she was busy on her laptop computer. He waited until she closed her computer, then went over to tell her that he loves her books. They talked for a while before she had to leave. Peter was happy that he had met her. Question: what did Peter do at a coffee shop yesterday? 1. He chatted on the phone. 2. He started writing a book. 3. He worked on his computer. 4. He talked to his favorite writer. So Peter, at the coffee shop, he saw his favorite author and he talked to her. He waited until she wasn't as busy, and then he went over and talked with her. So the answer is 4. He talked to his favorite writer. All right, we are finished with Aiken Grade 2 Listening Section 2. Good luck on your listening test, and please go back, listen again if you need more practice with listening to a native speaker. All right, good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.